This is Miss Jessie from the Central Library of the Buffalo and Erie County Public Library, and today we're going to be making rock candy. So for this experiment, all you're going to need is 2 to 3 cups of white sugar. That's what I have in this bowl here. I have my measuring cup so I can measure it. You need a cup of water. You'll need some sort of a stick. So here I have a wooden skewer. If you have a popsicle stick, that would also work. If you have a cake pop stick or a popsicle stick, that might work as well. You need a big jar or a big cup, and you need something to suspend your stick into the jar so that it doesn't totally touch the bottom. Here I have a clothespin. You could also maybe attach it to some sort of a hair clip or something like that if you have that in your house. Okay, in front of me here I have some food coloring. I have a packet of Kool-Aid if you want to make yours a flavor. In these 2 plates I have a little bit of water and I have a little bit of sugar. So in order to prepare to do this, you need to actually put starter crystals onto the stick that you're going to be using. So you want to get that wet. My dish is a little too shallow, but there we go. Okay, put that off to the side. And then I have some sugar here, so I want to attach the sugar to my stick. Get nice and coated. And then I'm going to put it right here onto this paper towel to dry while I'm doing the next step. Okay, so I've been slowly stirring in all that sugar, and I'm down to just about a little bit more left. I also put in that packet of Kool-Aid. And I'm slowly stirring all of the sugar into this water, and it's getting really thick. Let me just finish this off now. Okay, we're almost done. And then we're going to carefully pour it into our jar. And it's going to take about a week, but then we're going to have some candy. Let's see. Okay, so all of my sugar is suspended in the water. I'm going to carefully take this over to my sink where I have my jar. And I'm going to fill my jar. Now this is going to be very hot, so I'm not going to touch it. Okay, my jar is full. Now I'm going to take that stick that I covered in sugar, and I'm going to suspend it in this solution. I'm going to be very careful so it doesn't touch the bottom. If I touch the bottom, I'm just going to pick it up just a little bit. You don't want it to be touched the bottom, so you don't want it to stick. So now I'm going to take my clothespin, just about where it would hit the bottom, I'm going to suspend it like that over the jar. Now we're just going to leave it, and we're going to check on it every day and see what happens. So sometimes science is a little tricky. So this is day 2 and I'm checking on it, and it's more of a syrup than a crystal. So I decided to start again. So here is my solution. I just used the 1 cup of water and I used 2 cups of sugar this time. And I am going to pour it into this cup, and this time I'm going to use some cotton thread, and I just rolled it around a paintbrush, and I'm going to suspend it over a cup. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Okay, so here we are on day 3. This is the second one I started. You can really see the crystals starting to form. Put it back in, let it work some more. This one, the first attempt is still kind of syrupy. So you can see sometimes with science you got to try more than once, or I'll check back in again in a couple days. Checking in on day 5 here. So the red one is still really goopy. It didn't really form crystals. Not exactly sure what happened over there. But the second take has so many crystals that I'm having a hard time pulling it out because the whole top is crystallized. Look at that. Alright, we'll check it again in a couple days. Okay, so it's been a week, and this one is still a mess. So remember, sometimes our scientific experiments don't work. But this one, I poured all the water off yesterday and let it dry, and look what happened. All of the sugar came out of the solution and stuck to the cotton string. So now, my son's going to be our taste tester.
Hi.
Go ahead and try it.
Oh.
How is it?
Good.
Alright guys, see you next week.